So as you are tuning in, let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from. I have Ashley behind the camera today, as well as a full studio of people helping out. So we want to hear from you. If you have something that you want to see, you guys know the drill. So I'm Beth Tanner. I'm live in here in the Pztv studio with the Vault Show, which happens to be my favorite for multiple reasons. I love the throwbacks. And so today we have a ton of exciting things to talk about. I'm going to give it just a few minutes. It looks like I'm linking up all of the social media platforms so that we can get going. I know a lot of you are anxious. I did give some sneak peeks yesterday, so some of you were able to see. I do have access to commentary on the Book of Faces if that's where you're watching from. So talk to me there. Let me know what you're most excited for today. And of course, tomorrow we're going to do a really deep dive into some of these fragrances because I put together some blends, that we'll be talking about. So lots of fun stuff. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Lori. How's the TikTok looking so far? We got some people up in here.
Yeah, they're joining.
Yay. Good. Hi, Victoria. You're excited? What are you excited for? Good to see you today. Looks like I've got some people up here on Facebook as well. Hi, Becky. Good to see you. Lots of good stuff. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and jump in because I've got a lot of stuff that to show as well. I want to talk about if you are brand new customer or consultant, any brand new to Pink Zebra in general, let me know in the comments, #newbie. And also, if you're looking to shop this live, if you head over to pinkzebrahome.com, that is the easiest way. Log into your account with your consultant. If you don't have one, you can create one. Or if you are a consultant, you can also do that as well. Now, I want to tell you before we jump into this really quickly, if there's something that you see that is live right now, I want you to grab it right now because there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees that it's going to be around, right? So, because that's how the Vault Show works. So there's your PSA, so to speak. All right, let's get started. Hey, Irma, how are you? Good to see everyone. Yes. I'm so happy to be here. And I've got a lot of good stuff to talk about today. And again, a bunch of recipes. So we're going to start off strong with one of my favorite fragrances. I don't exactly remember when this originally launched, but I know it is definitely a favorite of mine. I want to say last year about this time, but I could be wrong. Coming back to the line, of course, these are sprinkles that I have here in my hand if you've never seen this before. This is Acorns and Applewood. Gorgeous fragrance. Very, very pretty. So I'm going to give you your fragrance notes and then we're going to talk about the formats. So first off, I have warm cider, which is what I really pick up in this. Mulling spices, and at the very tail end of this is a sweetness of rosewood. So very pretty fragrance. I pick up, and what I love the most about this one is, unlike some of our other fragrances, I feel like they can be heavier on like that middle note, sometimes the front, sometimes the end. This is a balanced fragrance. It's very pretty, and I think it's perfect for those of us that are looking for something perfect for fall, not a heavy cinnamon, just a nice, gorgeous fall smell. So, and then some. So, oh, awesome, Kim. I love it. Yeah, Margot, I really do too. This is a really pretty fragrance. I did a blend with this a little bit earlier today. So, very, very pretty fragrance. All right. So, it's available not only in a carton, and again, I do see some of your comments. If you need to see something, if there's something that you need to grab it now, right? It's always while supplies last. So carton, available in a carton in addition to a bag of sprinkles. Comparison-wise, you guys always hear me talk about this. We have 3.75 ounce bag versus a 16 ounce carton. Price-wise, it makes more sense to buy it in a carton because you get more for your money. If you are uncertain, you can always purchase it in a bag. So this is going to give you about 96 hours of fragrance time. And then the carton is about 384 hours of fragrance time. So 2 formats there. And then last but not least, a very concentrated, very amazing room spray. Really loving this. Acorns and Applewood in a room spray. So very concentrated, very wonderful. Definitely one to add to cart. I'm thinking that this fragrance would be really, really pretty with the, I think, is it amber and oak? Oak and amber, amber and oak, oak and amber. Oak and Amber, I think is the way that came out in Scent Flirt. I think the two of these would be really good. So maybe we'll be able to do that before too long. You never know, right? You never know. So, all right. So that's your first fragrance. Definitely one, 3 formats here to grab, to add. And again, I am going to go through everything today. And if you're lucky enough to grab it before it sells out, if there's something that sells out, then I definitely just want to kind of talk about some of these just in case you did grab some. So we're going to move on down. We're going to talk about, there's 4 bags. Again, not everything is always available in a carton. So sometimes on the Vault Show, you'll see different formats available, and that's the only format that we have for the Vault Show. So just keep that in mind as well. All right, first up, we're going to talk about Home Haven makes a return to the line. This one originated last fall as well. Very, very pretty fragrance. Vanilla cream, almond milk with some sweet cardamom at the very tail end. Very, very warm fragrance. I really like the vanilla cream that's in this. If you're a vanilla fragrance lover, you'll love this one. It definitely was a very popular fragrance, only available in a bag. So one that you would want to grab. I think this would be really pretty, actually with the warm milk and honey would be nice with this. You could add some cinnamon, some fireside. You could add any bakery fragrance. That's what I think this is very complimentary of all of that things. Hi there. Hi, Paul. How are you? All right, second up, one of my absolute favorites. Super excited to see this back in the line. Sugared Pear Pecan. I love it. I love this fragrance so much. This is probably up your alley, Ashley. This has got that maple.
Yep, I do like that
a little
one.
bit. Yeah, maple pumpkin's your front note, followed by spiced pear with some sugared pecans at the very end. I love this one. I feel like this has a good, strong caramely maple smell to it. And I'm, very partial to that caramel cauldron. So this is a very pretty fragrance. I pick up the middle note is the pear, but I think the most is that maple pumpkin is pretty forward. It's a very, very, very pretty fragrance. I have some exciting recipes with this one that we'll do later too. So far so good. Hello, Brenda. How are you? Definitely good to see everybody. Everybody's doing good today. Awesome. Looks like we got a full house up here on Facebook. What are we saying over on the TikTok? Anything? You snagged that in a 3-pound bag. You'll love it, Kimmy. It's very, very good.
Yeah, just a lot of shopping going on.
Lots of shopping. I figured that. All right, next up, making a return in a bag of sprinkles. Real excited for this one too. I am a lover of brown sugar smells, caramel smells, warm fragrances, and this is definitely a very pretty fragrance. Backpacking Adventures. The name of this is a little different, obviously, because it gives me more bakery vibes in the front, but it's followed up. It's got a very that nice smoked cherry is the middle note, and then at the very end is a Honeycrisp cinnamon. This is a really nice fragrance for those of you looking to kind of add to your fall scents for the upcoming. Obviously we're into fall now, even though it doesn't feel like fall outside. For us, it doesn't. For some of you, it does. This is definitely one that I would add up. Brown sugar, smoked cherry with some Honeycrisp cinnamon. All right. Then last but not least, okay. Definitely love this one too. Caramel maple praline, my friends. This is beautiful. I think I love this one almost as much as I love the caramel cauldron, and I think it's because I really like the maple, the buttery maple, the vanilla, all of the notes that encompass this. Definitely another huge crowd favorite. This is incredible with cinnamon. Very, very good. It complements it so well. So yeah, very, very good. So all 4 of those fragrances only, again, while supplies last, definitely only available in a 3.75 ounce bag, but definitely 4 very solid fragrances. I think you could do a lot with what I have in front. This Home Haven would be really pretty with the caramel maple praline together because, you got a little bit of a vanilla caramel. Even that, actually all 4 would probably be good. We could even blend all 4 of those together, I bet. If you were to purchase all 4, I think you'd be happy. They're kind of all in the same fragrance format. All right. Hey, Teresa DeNoble. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Definitely don't sleep on anything today, you guys. It is always while supplies last, but listen, this is a loaded show. There's a lot of good stuff on the website right now. We're going to continue on down the line. Hello, Sherry. Sherry Bresky says hi. Ashley.
Oh, to me, hello.
She did. All right, let's talk about some more on these amazing little, these are singular items here, 2 singular items. Home Haven also made its way back into the line in a room spray. So for those of you room spray lovers, I like our room spray for the simple fact that it's very concentrated, and I feel like it's an effortless way to just get your fragrance out and then you're done. So TSA approved. I talk about these all the time on the our main Pztv primetime show because I feel like everybody needs something like this. And my favorite thing about Pink Zebra is that you have the ability to customize your space in whatever format that you choose. So some of us are just room spray lovers, or if you're like me, and I love the candle wax, but I love the diffuser oil too. So I like having different options, for different areas of my house, because maybe your certain space isn't conducive to a wax warmer, and I get that. So sometimes I'm like, okay, this would be perfect for a reed diffuser or a wall hug when they come back. Hopefully they're coming back really soon. And then some. So let's see here. Lots of placed orders. I love it. Good. Keep it coming. Let me know what you guys are buying. Fun fact too, I have a lot of bags to blend today. So I will be doing some blending later on this afternoon. When you place an order, I will be giving bags and packages. So definitely do that. You have a really good chance. Oh, Jill ordered. Hopefully. What'd you get, Jill? Love to hear from y'all. All right. Next up, new diffuser oil makes its way back into the Vault line. And again, Vault items are always while supplies last, so keep that in mind. Mango gingerbread. Your notes in this are mango nectar, gingerbread man with some vanilla almond milk at the very tail end. And this is a really intriguing fragrance, and I can remember Danielle talking about a lot of times pairing up your fruits with your food smells, like your fruits, fruit with like more bakery, not food. They're all food. Fruit and bakery smells. So for example, pumpkin bread, I've been doing a lot of mixing with that with pink pineapple. So it's like the pumpkin and the pineapple. I think this is a really good example of that. So mango gingerbread's pretty prominent with that mango nectar at the front format, followed by the gingerbread in the very end with vanilla almond milk. So very, very fun. Definitely a great, yeah. Alexandra, we discontinued the car fresheners, so unfortunately, we don't have that anymore in the line. So, all right. And then last but not least, I'm going to just talk about this entire format because this is definitely, hands down, probably my favorite fragrance on this entire table, right? Cranberry Pecan Crumble. Let's give this a moment because, my friends, this is one to add to cart now. Add it to cart. Trust me on that. This is a beautiful fragrance. I was so excited to see this make a return. Again, brown sugar crumble on the very front, followed by cranberry puree with some golden baked pie crust. When I pick up in this a lot, it's got that faint berry smell, but it's really prominent in the brown sugar. And I think, again, that's why I love this so much. You will not be sorry, Brenda. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's so pretty. Very, very popular. Really excited to see it return to the line. I've mixed this with a lot of things. I have a recipe on my board to mix it with some warm milk and honey and some caramel cauldron tomorrow. So definitely come back. We'll be doing that. But it made its way back into the line in a 16-ounce carton of sprinkles. Not only that, but if it's not available in that format, it's also available in a 3.75 ounce bag. So for those of you that definitely want it, I would add this to cart. It's a gorgeous fragrance. Very highly recommend it. I love it so much. Yes, Thomas, it is. It's very, very good. And I think what I like about this one is I feel like it just lingers a long time. Like it's just got that gorgeous bakery smell. And then as it unfolds, like the end of it, I really love this fragrance so much. Definitely something, yes. All right, send that into ideas and feedback, Alexandria. We love hearing from you. So I obviously can't do anything about that on live, but definitely send that into ideas and feedback, and we'd love to hear from you. So, all right. So then third product in the line that we added in this fragrance is Cranberry Pecan Crumble in a room spray. So again, if you're somebody that loves our room sprays, this is now available for you in a room spray. So definitely 3 different formats here. I would highly suggest this fragrance. So like I said, it's my favorite on the entire table. You cannot go wrong. If you're a bakery lover, This one check marks all the boxes. I have amaretto cream, brunching with Santa, amaretto cream, blueberry waffles, and this we're going to blend tomorrow too, probably. So definitely, that was a huge hit too. I did that one last fall, so definitely one that we can share. You mixed it with ghost berries. I bet that's really good too, Thomas. All right. So I want to take a second before we move on down, and I want to talk about the fact that we have a lot of stuff going on. Not only is welcome you into the Vault Show, I'd encourage you guys. I don't know if I haven't seen anyone over on Facebook just yet, but if you are watching from another platform, I'd encourage you to let me know if you're new, #newbie. I always love to connect with you. We are Pztv Home, and we are basically opening up our vault. If you love home fragrance, this is kind of some of our throwbacks that we haven't had available in a while, and then some. So that's kind of what we do. We do it on the 2nd and the 4th Thursday of every single month. So some of these are they're tried and true fragrances that we had in the past that we just kind of open up the vault and bring them back to the line for a short amount of time. We specialize in a soft soy wax melt called a sprinkle. So you'll hear me reference that a lot on the show. That's what I'm blending from. Create your own, blends with these and then some. Samantha, if you need a strong scent, this is what you need. Okay. The cranberry pecan crumble is definitely strong. Hi, Robin. Hi, Jennifer. It's definitely a strong fragrance. I would say also maybe seek out black cherry. Is a strong fragrance, candied cinnamon apple. We have lots of strong fragrances, so definitely. All right, we're going to move on down the line, and we're going to talk about this center section. We actually brought back what we call some simmer pots. We actually have some simmering lights that made a return, so I'm going to talk about them. Because if you are brand new to us, or if you're not brand new to us, we always need something to melt our candle wax in, and so that's what I have here in front of me. And so we brought back some really pretty lanterns. This is our first return Lodge lantern. Made a return to the line. I'm really loving this, and I paired this up. So I'm going to show you the front, and then I'm going to do a little spin so you can see. But on the very front, you can see the pine cone there, and it's got like an amber glow to the glass. This is for that rustic home that, if you have that log cabin, I can see that in, or if you're just somebody that likes rustic type decor, it's definitely that. It's got a tin roof with a hook here on the top, so it is a traditional lantern style. But what I love about it, I'm going to give it a spin. How pretty is that? Is that it's open on the sides as well. So you can see this is the Autumn Ombre Crackle Simmering Light that just launched on last Tuesday's Pztv. How stunning is that? I thought that was so pretty to pair up with that. And then on the back side of it, of course, is this mousse. Adorable mousse to just, kind of shine through as well. So yeah, it's very, very pretty. I like the mousse. I like the tree. I like like I said, the rustic lodge type feel of that. It's definitely, and that is available right now on the website as a return. I think I'm going to spin it like this so y'all can see that gorgeous light shine through. I just think that is so perfect for the upcoming fall season. Yes, very, very pretty. Yes. So, all right. And then I don't want to skip over this without talking about this cute little guy. So here, I'm doing great, Dawn. Thank you for asking. You ordered the Lodge Lantern, Kim. You'll love it. It's very pretty and very rustic. All right, so yesterday I was talking about this on live. If you were tuning in with me, then you heard me talk about our Scent Flirt promotion. So I'll tell you what, if you've never experienced Scent Flirt, it's definitely, last Tuesday we launched something extra incredible where if you joined our Scent Flirt subscription program for 6 months, you get a free simmer pot. Right? So everybody likes something for free. So that promotion actually switched over yesterday, and we are now on to the sand simmer pot, which is incredible. So the sand simmer pot is, oh, thank you, Samantha. You're so sweet. Is definitely a gorgeous little neutral. So if you've been thinking about joining Scent Flirt, which everybody should, that's if you love home fragrance, go grab yourself a Scent Flirt. Today you're only going to pay $37 total for that 6-month subscription, and you also lock in a 5% discount on all of these fragrance items. It's a win-win, but you get this for free, right? So this is definitely, I agree, Heidi. It's definitely, hi Brittany. It's definitely a must. This is a nice little simmer pot though for those of you that like a nice neutral. And I think Ashley and I decided that this is a little bit different than the original. I think it's a little prettier actually.
I agree.
It's got a little bit more, I think, brown than the other one did. So in the past, we've had the sand simmer pot before. And it was so popular that everybody wanted a nice neutral back end of the line. We added this back in, and I gotta say, I love it. I definitely love it. So, for sure. All right. Okay, so we're gonna move on down. I just definitely wanted to plug Scent Flirt, and I'm gonna talk about this gorgeous bronze lantern that also it's got a couple different options that made a return to the show as well as the vault show. So this is beautiful, right? What I love the most about this, look how pretty this is. It's all already decorated for you. Lanterns, you know, we talk about them all the time here at Pink Zebra. They're perfect because they add so much decoration to your space, especially this one. So this is the bronze metal lantern. Here you can see it's got a fall bow, but I'm going to take this off because it actually does remove. Watch this. This is so cool. All right, so it's on the back of this bow here. So it actually comes with two different. It has Velcro, right? So it's going to come nice and neat. So I'm done with fall, right? Then let's say I want to experience no season for a little while, just that bronze metal lantern, right? So I can take my fall and set it aside. And then when I'm ready for the Christmas season, I have my Christmas bow. And I'm going to actually show you what that looks like on as well. Very, very pretty. I know a lot of you have probably, maybe have seen this before, was a return. I love that. That is like traditional Christmas, so pretty. Adds such a nice little top touch of decor to it. So the bronze metal lantern accent shade. Lanterns are definitely the trend. What I love about this one though, it's not, you know, it's definitely something you can leave out all year long. Very, very nice. All right, and then here, how cool is this? We brought back I'm gonna actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set this over the top. It won't fit, never mind. I was gonna set it over the top of that simmer pot. Okay, this is the Give Thanks. So for those of you that are ready for the upcoming, or not, Thanksgiving season, we have a simmering light for you. How cute is that? Lots of different colors that you'll see. I'm gonna give it a spin so you can see it. Made its return. Again, your choice of base, either antique white or wood grain. This is the antique white here that I have. It's just personal preference. I like to kind of, you know, go with the surface, kind of go with my decor, you know, depends on where I have it sitting. Sometimes I will say that, you know, different, like if I put the lantern over the top of it, you can't see the base. So it just depends on what your style is and then some. But what I like about this one is it's got a lot of fall colors. It's just definitely really pretty, and it's got a great message that comes with it, right? We all need to do to practice, definitely, you know, give thanks and then some. So for the upcoming season, definitely don't miss out on him. You know, here at Pink Zebra, we have two different kinds of warmers. You're always going to hear me talk about this is a simmering light, and then what I just showed you just a little bit ago was a simmer pot. So simmering lights are going to heat with a light bulb, right? You always have your choice of base, and then your sprinkles are going to set in here. And then your simmer pot actually heats with a hot plate. That's this sand simmer pot here. So it does not heat up. You also have an indicator light on the back that when that's lit up, that tells you that it's on. So it's just a nice way. Obviously, I know this is on. So what do you guys think? What are you loving so far? What are they saying? Any comments?
Betsy called, I think she was talking about this last accent shade. She called it a game changer.
This one?
Yes.
Ooh, I like that. Definitely a game changer. Yeah, it is. It's really pretty. I can show it with or without the bow too. If you're not quite ready to embrace Christmas, I know we're getting ready. You know, here at Pink Zebra Home, we embrace our holidays a little before everybody else. So we got Christmas coming down the pipeline. So let's just pull fall back out for those of us that are still stuck on fall. I love this. I actually have a wreath that has white pumpkins in it. I really, really, really like it. I love how this complements this lantern so well too. But yeah, I agree. It's definitely one, and it actually looks really pretty all tied in together with the simmering light underneath of it, you know. If you don't have, I was going to say it's up there. It's very, very pretty. I don't know if that's available or I would show it. Maybe it's coming back. That
Which
gold
one?
and silver. I don't know if the gold and silver crackle is available. Let me show you guys something else. I'm going to show it anyways because there's always a chance it could come back. But, you know, we've got a lot of different crackles here at Pink Zebra we've had over the course of the years. And this one by far has to be one of the prettiest ones I think that we've ever had. But I just want to show you different ways. So like if you happen to have, that is so pretty. I have that one in my house. Look at this, right? the silver, I think that is definitely a stunner. Is it not on?
I don't think so.
Okay, but this is the silver on? The silver's pretty.
Yeah,
too.
the silver, yes.
Okay, so this is the silver and gold. I think it's supposed to make a return, but just for those of you that have it, how pretty is that, right? And then I can show the silver, because the silver is, I'll tell you what, let me grab the silver just so you guys can see what it looks like. Crackles are always, they're definitely my favorite. They, I feel like they're just so decorative, and they offer so much. I'm going to just put that here nice and easy, because I have a feeling that would spill if I didn't. All right, we're going to show you what that would look like. So then, of course, the silver, very pretty for the upcoming. I like that as well. I think that's really pretty. Which one do you guys like? I want to hear from you. All right, we're going to continue on down. I got to talk about the bird, okay? We have the bird is up next. I can't believe we're going to be celebrating before too long. Thanksgiving time is right around the corner, and everybody, you guys, listen. Beautiful, right? Look how rich he is. Just imagine him sitting in your, I love how she's kind of added in some greenery here, but into your fall decor would be adorable on a little, in a centerpiece on a hutch in your dining room. The whole actual top actually does come off. He's got the traditional red head with the red, is that comb? Red comb, I think is what it's called. Your sprinkles are going to sit in this dish right here, and again, it's going to heat with a hot plate. Lots of detail in this all the way around. Again, this is a simmer pot. I don't know if any of you have him. You like the gold one for sure. I did too, yeah. I like it. They're talking about the simmering light still too. Yeah, I like both of them. I think it depends on on the holiday, definitely. But yeah, so this is the turkey simmer pot. He made its way back into the line for those of you. Thanksgiving is late this year, so only 4 weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Cherry, oh my gosh. I cannot believe it. I can't even, I'm still thinking about fall. I want to enjoy fall. Definitely enjoy fall for a little while longer, but that's crazy. I didn't realize it was so late. Did you realize Thanksgiving was that late? It's really late.
I did actually when I was working on our schedule last week. I was like, oh wow.
The 27th, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. All right. Yes, he is cute. Definitely. Yeah, we could always add some sprinkles up to him. That's what we do here at Pink Zebra Home. So very, very cute. I want to hear from you guys. What are you adding to cart so far? What have you got in there? Let me know. I'm going to move this silver crackle and put the give thanks back on, because that's definitely want to showcase that again here in a second. All right, we're going to keep on going down. You want fall too? Me too. Definitely. Take her to your mother-in-law on Thanksgiving as a host gift. That's a great idea, Pink Zebra. Definitely. All right, so let's talk about this first fragrance. I've got different formats here in this next collection. Tinsel Twinkle. Okay, so let's start off with this one. Start strong. In Tinsel Twinkle, it actually came, this was a 12-day of Christmas from last year. 12 Days of Christmas. Definitely a gorgeous fragrance. Very excited that it made a return. This has got a really pretty citrus smell. So I'm going to talk about this. Your front note with this is yuzu, which I believe is an Asian orange, right?
It's an East Asian orange, yes.
I remembered that. East Asian orange. Okay, so that is your citrus note is very forward with this fragrance. I want you to keep that in mind, but it's very pretty. Then you're followed up with some pomelo, right? And then you have silver fir at the very end. This is a fresh, very, very fresh, crisp, but it has a touch of Christmas smell. I like the orange in this. I think it's very, very pretty. You got your order in. Yay, good. Yes, fall starts September 22nd. It is there, Jessica. Yay. I'm excited for it. So Tinsel Twinkle, though, I feel like this is one that does have a holiday spin, but it also could be used right now, too, because it has the freshness of the orange. And it's just a nice overall, yeah. So Angie said, I got that bronze metal accent shade and a carton of Making Spirits Bright. Yay! Good, good, good. Good. All right, so Tinsel Twinkle available in a bag, but also available in a carton of sprinkles. So this is a 16-ounce carton. Again, you've got 2 different sizes that come in this. This is a wonderful fragrance. If you're looking for, a really good deal, always get it in the carton. Very pretty, very fresh. Yeah. And I think there's so many things that we could blend with this to really pull that the pretty orange fragrance, citrus fragrance out. I think this would be really pretty with aspen, pine, if you wanted to take it more of a Christmas route. But it also would, I think, be complemented with something that like flannel blanket, fireside vanilla. I love to mix all those together, definitely. So lots of ideas for that one as well. All right, so who's grabbing that one? I was out of curiosity. Anyone interested in that one? All right, next up, again, another 12 days. Ooh, no, this was not 12 days. Another fragrance to the line, Cypress and Juniper. I believe this one did come out, though, around Christmas time. Very, very pretty. Probably one of the prettiest Christmas fragrances. Cypress and Juniper, very fresh. Love this one. All right, so this has got notes. Your front note is winter air. Frosted fir with the very tail end is crushed pine cones. Guys, this is definitely one to grab. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's not overpowering in the pine category. It's just very, very fresh, very pretty. It would be pretty with, you could try it with the Tinsel Twinkle that we just introduced. It's very nice. Very nice. And again, I think it would, Winter Woods would be really nice with this. I don't know that I put anything. Yeah, I didn't do a recipe, but I'm spitting out some. I think Winter Woods would be really good with this. They would definitely complement each other. So, and honestly, I'm even feeling some Rustling Leaves with this right now. So Rustling Leaves is one of those fragrances. Obviously that's in the seasonal return line, but that I feel like you need in your fall arsenal for fragrance. It's such a pretty fragrance. That would be really good with this. I don't know if I brought it over, but maybe we'll do that tomorrow. So definitely. And then of course they didn't stop there. We added Cypress and Juniper back in. Would be really pretty in a bathroom. I could see this in a laundry room, even an entryway. Very, very nice. Yes. Veronica says, "Oh no, I've ordered 3 times." Is flannel blanket coming back? Victoria, flannel blanket is available online, unless it's not showing. But it is a seasonal return. It came back in July, so it should still be available on the website. At least it was yesterday, unless y'all bought it all up. But yeah, go shop for it. Lots of different formats of that too. Flannel blanket's my favorite. So I know that, and pumpkin bread. I always talk, the fall fragrance is definitely good. So, all right. What did you order, Veronica? 3 times. That's a lot of ordering. All right. Last but not least, in a carton here in this row, I have Blue Juniper. Again, this was a Paisley pick. Very popular. We're going to talk about it. I love it. It was very popular when it came out. You have notes of snow juniper, crisp eucalyptus, and chilled air. And very pretty. The eucalyptus that is in this, I feel, is prominent. But of course, you smell juniper first, but then the eucalyptus really pops out at me. If you like a really pretty spa type fragrance, this is what this reminds me of, right? Trying to place your order. Okay, Pat. Yeah. So it looks like Pink Fever Home is on it, and they're able to help you. Hopefully they've got you. Hi, Mary. How are you today? Good to see you. All right. And then we also released this as well. Paisley Pick, Blue Juniper, and an oil. So again, diffuser oils are something that I speak on all the time. If you've ever tuned in on primetime daily shows, I love them. I'm a huge lover of the wall hugs, the Reed diffusers, and then of course the ultrasonic. But the diffuser oil in general, I just really love. I love the product. So it's something that I feel like is really concentrated. It's our liquid fragrance line, again, called the diffuser oil. So you use this in whatever format you choose. I just really like it a lot. So diffuser oil, Blue Juniper available. You can also customize your own by blending. I do that quite a bit. I blended in, actually just yesterday, a little pink pineapple with some pumpkin bread in my wall hugs. Definitely not one. Yes, Samantha, wall hugs are making a return. I'm hoping in about a week and a half or so. Just keep checking back into the website. They are coming back. I will be yelling when they do. You're doing it at events. Awesome. That's so good, Keisha. Definitely. All right. Last but not least, I think the Heartbreaker is about up next to talk on. I think some of you were lucky to grab this. All right. So, farmhouse flannel, notes of apple vetiver, fresh air, and warm amber. Is the room spray still stuck around?
Let me check.
Okay.
I think it might be.
All right. So, do you guys want me to just be the bearer of really great news? All right. I'm going to tell you that, yes, absolutely, lots of sold out. Okay. It's room spray is still available. Okay. Let me tell you that if you tune in Tuesday, you will be happy. Okay? So there might be a blend batch or something with this fragrance in it. I'm just saying. And I sometimes let things out of the bag. There might be. I don't know for sure. But just in case your heart's broken, the show Tuesday is incredible. And I kind of stop right there because I will share more. And I don't want to. But just saying, if your heart's broken, don't be broken. Don't be sad. But you still have it available in a room spray. That's why you always want to grab stuff when you see it, because it does sell out fast, right? I'm just the messenger. Okay, farmhouse flannel, wonderful fragrance. Apple vetiver, fresh air with some warm amber at the end. I've been talking about amber all week long. Amber is my favorite. I love it. Anything that has amber in it, that's why I love this fragrance. I'm gonna tell you that I used this yesterday. I actually sprayed this on my live. It's just, of course I turned it the wrong way. It's just a nice fragrance. It's got that gorgeous fall smell. I'm going to let that set for a second. I highly recommend this in a room spray. It's a very concentrated, it's an intense, it's got, it's so pretty. You will absolutely love it. It's a perfect balance of apple and fresh all the way around. I smell the apple at the very beginning. Apple vetiver is more of a fresher, tart apple. Followed up with the fresh air, and then of course you've got the warmth of the amber. This is a fantastic fragrance. If you were lucky enough to grab it in a bag, definitely you are lucky. But also, don't sleep on the room spray. The room spray is available right now online as well, so definitely don't snooze on that. All right. So did I break any hearts? Did I make anyone happy?
Yes, but I think you healed a few.
I healed a few.
You healed them.
I healed you. See, I have good news. And a big mouth. You guys are lucky. Okay, 3 more fragrances I want to talk about, and then I want to go back down the line and definitely talk about what we haven't, if there's some things that you want to see. All right, first up, North Pole Wonderland makes a return in a carton. This was from last year's 12 Days of Christmas. A very, very, very pretty fragrance. I believe this would be very good mixed with a lot of things. I didn't do any. Oh, I did tons. I actually did 24 recipes last year with, and so I should go for a dig with and pull some of those out, because this was a very, very nice recipe or fragrance in that 12 Days of Christmas. So snow-covered pine is your front note, followed by icy mint and juniper. Again, a very good fragrance. I think this again would be really pretty with the blue juniper. Mixed in together, even throw in a little bit of this cypress and juniper. We have 3 juniper type fragrances. I should go grab, hold on, let me see if, I'm just going to do it while we're on. We'll just do some blends. I just kind of came up with that. So I don't know what we would call it. How about like juniper kiss or something like that? Let's call that juniper. All right, let's see what all 3 of these smell like together. Because I just kind of, North Pole Wonderland. This is not on my board tomorrow, so this is a bonus recipe. Okay, North Pole Wonderland. And then we have blue juniper. And then cypress and juniper. All right. So I'm going to show you this bag. If you guys get this, there's a chance if you order today, you could get one of these in your packages. So definitely, I know a lot of you have already received some of those, because I actually added a ton to orders yesterday. So you can't place your order, Pat. What's it doing? We'll see if we can help you. I know Pink Zebra's they are moderating, so if they can be of help, definitely let us know. What's it doing? Yeah, it looks like they've got you covered. All right, I'm excited to see what this one smells like, because like I said, I just kind of put this together off the top of my head. Ooh, definitely nice. All right, so in this situation, this has got 3 fragrances. I feel like the cypress and juniper is the most prominent fragrance in this. A lot of times when you're blending, being able to customize your own fragrance is what we do here at Pink Zebra Home. as you blend, you're gonna notice like certain fragrances may be obviously a little stronger. It's kind of like baking. If I feel like something is a little too strong, then all you gotta do is just cut it down on that said fragrance. Pretty easy way to go. There's no right or wrong. We all know that too, right? It's whatever you prefer. So, all right, that's wonderful. So for those of you that need a good winter fragrance, Juniper Kisses, North Pole Wonderland, Blue Juniper, and Cypress and Juniper. Just paired it up with that juniper note. I'm going to stick that in somebody's package, right? Maybe it will be you if you ordered. All right, second up, we're going to talk about White Balsam. Probably one of the prettiest paisley picks, Christmas paisley picks we've ever had. Very popular when this one came out. I did kind of a deep dive into some of my past recipes that I had with this. I just love this fragrance, and I loved pairing it up. Obviously, it's a balsam fragrance, but with pine. It's beautiful. I'm going to read you the description and tell you a little bit about it. It's notes of spiced orange complemented by sappy balsam trees swaying in the cool breeze. This is like I said, the perfect winter Christmas fragrance. Very, very nice. I really like it. It's got a sweetness to the fir. Definitely pick up a little bit of that orange, but it's definitely got a sweetness to it. It's very different than the aspen pine, which balsam pine, all those you think they would be kind of similar. It's very, very different, but yet I think this would be very complementary to that fragrance as well. So definitely, Melinda says, I'll take the bag. All right, so White Balsam, those of you that remember it, I know I fell in love with it when it came out. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. I have a blend with Holiday Home. Yes, Holiday Home and Aspen Pine. I call that Christmas time, so definitely one to make and then some. So you would love a Beth bag. What are you guys excited for so far? What all of you added to cart? I want to hear from you. Definitely let me know in the comments. All right, and then last but not least, I think this one is, I think somebody said this was sold out as well. I'm going to talk about it briefly, and then if you got it, lucky you. I will be probably making bags of this, though. There's a chance that you could get one of these bags in your package. Making Spirits Bright, notes of candied citrus, juicy lime, and sugar. This is a fun fragrance. If you were looking for a Christmas fragrance with a twist of candy, this is it right here. So, but I don't feel like it's Christmassy. This is just a nice overall fresh fragrance. You could do a lot with this. I think that you could add another citrus to this would be more of a fall fragrance. If I add in pumpkin bread would probably be good with this. I know it's a surprise, but I think that would be really fun. Different things to pair up with that. So if you grabbed it, lucky, that's a really great fragrance, and then some. So, oh my gosh, that's the very tail end. Look at how did we go through that a little fast, or did we just, I don't know. I don't feel like we did we?
I didn't feel like it, but
no,
yeah.
We had a lot. I think we had a nice space out. I am going to kind of go back through some of the things that I already showed. It is great with peppermint. I agree with you, Angeli. That would be really pretty with peppermint. Even maybe a eucalyptus I could see too. Might be good. Definitely. So I'm wondering too, like Tinsel Twinkle. Let me see here. Yeah, we're going to try. Let me try that before you move me. I want to try that. All right, I just had an idea for a recipe. We're going to take this Tinsel Twinkle, right, and I'm going to see what it looks like, or what it's like paired up with this Making Spirits Bright that is right here. What would you guys call this? So Tinsel Twinkle and Making Spirits Bright. Tinsel Twinkle. The reason I'm doing this blend is because I think that they're both going to pull citrus. And I love citrus. What I love about citrus is that it can go so many different ways. You want to take it a baking more gourmand direction, a fresh winter direction. Obviously, it's good in the spring, summer. I just love it. It's really good. Making Spirits Bright and Tinsel Twinkle. That's what we're going to call it unless somebody comes up with a name. I always say stick to what you're good at, and I'm good with coming up with recipes. Naming is not my thing. Do sometimes, but and then some. All right, we're gonna pair this up. Man, that cypress and juniper. Hopefully, this is still available.
I think that's what I've been smelling.
It is so pretty. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's picking up. It's got a nice, just an overall beautiful Christmas, but it's not overpowering in the pine department. You know, I know pine can trigger a lot of people, and so I feel like that's a nice, like, freshly snowy, I don't know, like, just uplifting smell, right? All right, so let's see what happens with this. I've never done, yeah, that's good. That's really fun. I like it. It did exactly what I thought. This is not Christmassy, not even to say the least. Any good names? What were they thinking?
Let's see. Jerry said Twinkling Lights.
Oh, okay.
Suzette said Winter Twinkling Skies. Sam said Brightest Tinsel.
I think if you added in that peppermint, whoever said that would be real, would actually twist it and make it more of a Christmas like smell. Obviously, this is nice. This is just good for all year round. Like, this is like, I just, you know, cleaned my home, and I want a touch of freshness. Very, very touch of freshness. That'd be good too, like a touch of clean or whatever. So, all right, we're gonna, I'm gonna move this down, and I'm gonna have Ashley kind of take me down the line. I want to talk about some, you know, everything that we talked about. And if you guys want to see something paired up, or if you want me to go into great, hold on just a second. All right, sorry about that. I thought I had silenced my phone. Okay. If there's something that you want to see, then just definitely drop that down in the comments, and we'll take care of you from there.
We did have a question from Laura. I just lost it. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. Give me your top 3 must-have cartons from this live for a girl on a budget.
Top 3 must-have cartons from this live: cranberry pecan crumble. Are you okay with bakery? Like, give me a direction, and then I'll kind of guide you, because I've got some suggestions. I would, if it were me, I would say cranberry pecan crumble for sure, carton wise.
She said yes.
Okay. Acorns and applewood, very, very good. Those first 2 that I introduced, I would grab for sure. And then I would say I'm gonna steer you towards cypress and juniper. I think you could do a lot with this one, or even the white balsam. Both of them, they're all fantastic. They're all very different, but I definitely would grab the first 2, especially for right now. That cranberry pecan crumble is by far my favorite, and I don't know how long it'll last, but I would grab it for sure. And then if you can, to be honest with you, Farmhouse Flannel, I would grab a room spray. This is a really, really great fragrance, and so that would kind of give you an idea of what it smells like, and then some. So, great questions.
And then before we move,
Yeah.
Can we maybe talk about the body lotion spray just quickly?
Heck yeah! What do they want to know? Just in
Somebody
general?
just said, could you talk about it?
Absolutely. All right, let me grab you up my favorite fragrance. Let me see if I can find her. There she is, right there. I don't know that she's available on the website, but this is my favorite, so we're gonna talk about her. Hydrating body lotion spray. Okay, launched last year. Definitely a home run product, my friends. It launched a while ago, not just last year, but I guess a lot of these new kind of became more popular, and then some. Hydrating body lotion spray, fantastic product for multiple reasons. Lots of vitamins in this, an easy, effortless way to fragrance your skin, right? Does not leave you sticky. It's infused with essential oils, vitamins A, E, B5, all the things. This is Vanilla Rose. So this fragrance launched in January, and I fell in love with it. It's wonderful. What I love about this is that it has a 360 turn. So I actually leave a can in my shower, and then when I'm done showering, after I've toweled off, I will spray down with it. I cannot tell you how this is one of my favorite products that we've ever came out with. What I love about Pink Zebra is that I'm actually I have on a dress right now, but like it's so, you know, you don't have to rub it in, but you can if you want to, but it just, like sunscreen, I think that's kind of what it was inspired by, you know, is it's easy to apply, right? So if I also wanted to take it, I can turn it like upside down and spray it like this, like, so I could get that. It's good to get the backs of your legs if you needed to do that as well. It's just an overall great product. If you haven't bought it yet, oh my gosh, definitely don't sleep on it. It's just a wonderful product. So, anybody else love our lotion spray?
Yeah, there's some love for Moment of Calm.
Moment of Calm is wonderful. Yeah, that's another one. There's actually this Jasmine and Aloe Mist. I've been really enjoying this fragrance too. Lots of different fragrances. Luxe Comfort's really good. We have so many in the line that are just fantastic. And let's see here. I think that one's sold out. So yeah, definitely take a look at that. You know, and then we have an entire body care formats too. We have hydrating body wash, right? Hydrating body wash, and then we also have a body oil. Our body oil is incredible. It's actually more moisturizing than the lotion, but I love both of them for different reasons. I feel like I use the body lotion spray more in the summertime, and then in the winter I will use the body oil. But I have used both, any given day, and then some. So thanks for the questions. Keep them coming. All right, we're gonna move on down, and I'm gonna kind of go back through some of the things that I've already talked about. Hopefully, you guys are buying up and finding some good deals, and then some. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing out on any messages or orders, and just see what you guys are getting. All right, got some good stuff. All right, so we started off, this is the very tail end here. I'm going to take you down, and Ashley's going to move the camera. I've got Making Spirits Bright, White Balsam, and then North Pole Farmhouse Flannel available in a room spray. Also, Blue Juniper, very pretty fragrance that we launched today, as well as diffuser oil. Cypress and Juniper in a carton. Very nice, right? Probably definitely a wonderful fragrance for the upcoming winter season. Also came out in a diffuser oil. Then we had Tinsel Twinkle available in 2 different formats. We kind of brought back some fun little simmer pots and accent shades for the upcoming fall season. Here I have the turkey simmer pots. Very cute, right? Available right now on the website as well. Really good quality too. Making its way into the line again is probably one of the most awesome accent shades, because this bow actually comes off, can be replaced with Christmas. Comes with 2 bows. This is the bronze metal lantern. I'll show you what it looks like without on. So what I think is fantastic though is like it's just so practical, right? So if I'm done with fall, then of course I can leave out that off, and then I have a lantern to use all year round. Giving thanks or Give Thanks Simmering Light made its way back into the line. Lots of cool, wonderful fall colors there. Just definitely a cute little simmering light as well. Scent Flirt promotion. That's probably one of my favorites. Is now the Sand Simmer Pot. So if you join our Scent Flirt subscription, like if you love everything that I've been talking about today, do Scent Flirt. Do yourself a favor. That's our monthly subscription where you get exciting things delivered to your doorstep every single month. And you get this for free right now, right? That's while supplies last, whenever you joined a 6-month Scent Flirt subscription. This guy, the Lodging Lantern, made a return as well. Really exciting. You've got a moose on one side. Of course, it's open concept on the other. How gorgeous is that light underneath? And then an acorn on the other side, right? My favorite fragrance on this table, probably one of my favorite fall fragrances ever, Cranberry Pecan Crumble, my friends. Oh, all right. So what I love about this one is a total, like it is a good, intense, wonderful. It lasts a very, very long time. I love this fragrance so much. It's decadent, it's delicious. It's just everything. It's that brown sugar smell. I love it. 2 different formats for sprinkles here. Also available in a room spray. For those of you that love room sprays, it's available as well. All right, lots of love. Can't wait to play in my sprinkles that I ordered today, says Susan. Yeah, lots of good stuff. Mango Gingerbread made its way into the line in a diffuser oil, as well as Home Haven in a room spray as well. Mango Gingerbread has a very interesting fragrance at the front of it, being that it's got mango nectar. So it's very interesting. It's a nice balance of the fruit and gourmand type fragrance. All right, then I introduced 4 bags of sprinkles. I know somebody was asking me about cartons. This is a really good fragrance as well if it's still available, the Sugared Pear Pecan. Forgot about that one. So, but there's 4, these are all very good. So we had Caramel Maple Praline again, Caramel Maple Praline too. Backpacking Adventures, Sugared Pear Pecan, and Home Haven. So all 4 of those, fantastic. If you're a gourmand person, definitely in that category. And then we started off strong with a very pretty fall fragrance. Very excited that Acorns and Applewood made its way back into the line. I've got some recipes for this that we're going to do like a deep dive tomorrow. I'm going to take all of these that we've talked about today, and I'm going to put together some recipes. I'll have at least I have 8 on the board right now, so maybe I'll add into that and we'll do some fun stuff tomorrow. So you definitely want to tune in tomorrow at noon while we do a deep dive on the fragrance. I love this. This is a nice fragrance. It's one that I kind of forgot about. Warm cider, mulling spices with rosewood. Very pretty, a little bit of a sweetness to it. So available in a carton, a bag, and a room spray. So we made our way back to the beginning. If there's anything that you guys want to see or want me to talk on, all you got to do is ask, and I'm happy to grab it. Otherwise, let's see what do we got. Shauna says my order's in. What did you order, Shauna? Let me see if I can see it. I always love it when you guys tell me what you order, because then I want to know like what you're interested in and then some. So definitely. I got Candy's order too. Awesome. Oh, Shauna, I see Shauna. You got the acorns and applewood. You got some good stuff. You'll love those room sprays that you got. Cranberry pecan, really good. Definitely.
Joyce asked, which of the Christmas fragrances was your? Did you say it was
Christmas
good, or was your
fragrance?
favorite?
I like the cypress and juniper. I feel like it's got the strongest smell to it, but they're all very different. So it kind of depends on what you're really after. If you're looking for, I don't like fresh, or I mean, there's a lot of fresh ones down there, really. I would say cypress and juniper probably is my favorite down there. Holiday Home, if like in the main line, Holiday Home, Aspen Pine, those are 2 that are really Winter Woods. Those are all like really good ones as well. So since I placed 3 orders, you can give me 3 bags. Yeah, I had to get myself some caramel pecan. That's a really great fragrance. Pat says I got my order in. You did? What did you order, Pat? I love it when you guys let me know what. I'm glad. I wonder what the problem was. Did you figure it out?
Can you read the notes on the white balsam one more time?
I sure will. Let me go down and grab it real quick. Hold tight. Let me see here. White balsam was a paisley pick that made its way back into the line. It doesn't have said fragrance notes. It has more of a description, because at the time when it came out, that's how we were describing our fragrances. But it's notes of spiced orange, complemented by sappy balsam trees swaying in a cool breeze. It's a very pretty fragrance. This is a close second behind that cypress and juniper. Very nice. We could do all kinds of stuff with this. I know I did Fireside Vanilla and Aspen Pine with this when I mixed it. Winter Woods would be pretty with it. You could even throw in some Holiday Home with it. It's a nice fragrance. You won't be sorry. So definitely grab that one. All right, my friends. I think we are at the end of the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Vault Show. The Vault Show happens on the 2nd and the 4th Thursday of every single month. Lots of amazing things. We love hearing from you guys. Love connecting with you. If you are new to us and you've never hung out with us before, give us a follow. I encourage you, whatever platform you're following from, on the TikTok, follow us over there. On the Facebook, if you're there. We're also on Instagram and YouTube. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 12. Have a wonderful day and happy shopping.